Okay, this video we're going to show a few basics of the Kenwood D710. The one here is a D710G. Some of the other ones the BARC has in their arsenal are just the TM-D710. The G is the newer version that has a GPS built into the head, so it doesn't have to have an external GPS. Most of these radios, the cord will have Anderson connectors on it and a cigarette lighter adapter that hooks onto that. If you have Anderson connectors in your car, you're better off using that than the cigarette lighter adapter, but use whatever you have. We'll plug this in here real quick, and we got a battery, so we're going to plug it in with the battery. See what that looks like. These plugs are keyed so that you can only plug them in the right way. Positive to positive, negative to negative. Every radio should have the BARC name on it and the radio numbers. This one here is number 5. To turn the radio on, push the power button, this one up here in this left corner or right corner. The radio will power up and come up with the settings. This radio is a dual band radio, but for Latoja we're using it as a tracker on one side and a radio on one side. This side here has the APRS stuff on it, and this side over here will be used as just a regular radio. To make sure it's running as it should with APRS, this side, the PTT, should be on the side with the radio. You can change that by pushing these buttons. So if I change it to PTT on the other side, it shows up here, but you don't want that when you're running this radio, because every time you try to talk, it'll be on this band, on that frequency, and that's not where you want to be. So push the button in and push to talk back there. Also, when we're running APRS, the squelch has to be up high enough so we're not receiving anything. So that if you turn the squelch down and you get the busy light, like it is here, you're never going to transmit an APRS beacon. So always make sure the squelch on this side, squelch is the inside thing, the squelch is turned up high enough that the busy light goes out, probably just a little bit further. On the other side, of course, you got volume and the squelch you can use as you will, but because that's just a regular radio on that side. Change frequencies, turn the knob on this side, and channels go up. These on the radios programmed for Latoja should be in order, or pretty much in order as they're used for Latoja, all the way up. Some of these, when you get them, will be locked. If you push and hold the F key, you get the lock button. You turn the knob and you can't change it. But if you push the up and down buttons, it'll change frequencies on that. So it's kind of a safe mode on the microphone. If you push and hold that button again, it will unlock it. Another thing you want to make sure is it says beacon right here. You can, if you go through the keys, because you can change keyboards, and right here on this one it says beacon. You turn the beacon off, it'll never send out a beacon and we'll never know where you're at. So make sure that beacon light's on. Also, there is a TNC button. The TNC is on this side. Up here it says APRS 12. That's what you want it to be on. So turning it here, that makes it in a packet. We don't want it in packet 12. Turn it again, it's off. If there's nothing up there, that means you're never going to send anything out. You want it to say APRS 12 all the time. So I think that's about the basics. If you do unlock it, push that button, but probably it's a good thing to lock it back, because then you're not accidentally changing frequencies, like I said, unless you do it with the microphone. And you should be set up, but like I said, always watch the buttons, always watch the busy light, especially on the APRS side. Make sure it's just up above that, and you should be set.